Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I have clue number 4 from Cotton Cuts. This is the Are You Game Puzzle Mystery Quilt, and I can't wait to put this one together and see what we've got for clue number 4. As a reminder, I have the small quilt and I am Team Twister. So today we're going to be putting that together, and let's go ahead and open up our package and see what's inside. Alright, first of all we have 2 of our F fabric. This is the small triangles, so 2 small triangles of F fabric. We have 2 small triangles of E fabric, and I think I'm going to stack them like that. I have some B fabric, and this is 2 small rectangles of B fabric. I have some A fabric, and this is 2 small rectangles of A fabric. Let's see, what else do I have? I have some bigger rectangles. This is fabric B, so I have 6 of the bigger rectangles of fabric B. I have 8 of the A fabric in a larger rectangle size. I have 2 squares of C fabric, and I have some larger rectangles of C fabric, and I have 2 of those. So we have these are the fabrics we're going to be using today, and let's go ahead. I'm going to clear off my workspace and we'll jump into clue number 1. I always do that. I always say clue number 1 when I mean step number 1 for clue 4. The first step we're going to do for our section 4A, and remember all your seam allowances are 1/4 of an inch. We're going to join rectangles of A to B. We're going to make 3 of these, and these rectangles are the larger rectangles. Remember, we got some smaller rectangles that are both A and B fabric in our pack, but these are going to be our larger rectangles, and we're going to do this 3 times. So we're going to put these 2 together 3 times. Alright, I've gotten all of that completed, so I have 3 of these, and now I'm pressing it towards the B, which is in my case the red fabric here. So I now have 3 of these, just like this. So we're going to move on to step 2, and by the way, we're pressing towards B. I think I mentioned that, but just in case. And now what we're going to do for step 2 is we're going to join these sections together and add another rectangle of A to the end. We're going to make 1 of these, and we're going to press it towards B. So we're going to sew all these together, and then we're going to add 1 more rectangle of that A fabric down here at the end, and we're just making 1 of these. Alright, so there we go. There's our strip AB, 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 A. And remember to press everything towards your B fabric. So I am flipping it over here onto the back. It should make it, well, it sometimes makes it easier, sometimes it doesn't. Anyways, I'm going to press this towards my B fabric, hopefully, and then we'll move on to our next step. Okay, here is step number 2 completed. The step number 3 says to join a rectangle of C to the side of step 2. We're going to put it on the left side here, and we're going to press towards C. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we finished that. I'm going ahead and pressing towards C. I played a little bit of chicken bobbin, or bobbin chicken I should say, and I lost, so I had to replace my bobbin while doing that. But anyways, we got it completed, we got it done. We press towards our C fabric, in my case it's the blue fabric. Make 1, it measures at 8.5 inches, or excuse me, 8 inches by 11 inches. So 8 inches by 11 inches. And we're going to make 2 of these sections. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. I find that usually we do them all together, but apparently we're going to do this block twice, just as we did it steps 1 through 3. So I'm going to go ahead and put a second one together, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've finished making my second 4A section. It's interesting that Sheila kind of set it up this way, because at the top it does say section 4A, make 2 of them, but it's interesting how she steps you through them. So I wasn't paying attention and saw the make 2 at the top, but I think she kind of did this on purpose because she wanted you to think about what you were doing. Because here on this first step, it says it has a measurement. Even before you get into putting the whole block together, it has a measurement labeled there because we do have similar shapes and similar colors used. She wanted to make sure that you were using the larger rectangles, the longer rectangles on this step instead of accidentally confusing the shorter rectangles, which are going to be for section 4B. All right, so that's all done. I've gotten 4A complete. I'm going to go ahead and set these out of the way. Okay, moving on to section 4B. Remember, we're going to end up making 2 of these. Our first step to make the 4B block is we're going to join a triangle of E, which is, the orange fabric here, and F, and we're going to press it towards E. So this is doing a half square triangle, and we're going to press it towards E. Okay, I have sewn that together, and now I'm pressing out towards E, my E fabric. So we should have a triangle, a half square triangle that looks like this. All right, so that's step number 1. It measures 3.5 inches square. We're going to move on to step number 2. For step number 2, we're going to combine a rectangle of A with a rectangle of B, and we're going to press it towards B. All right, we've pressed our seam over here to side B. Now we're going to move on to step number 3, which is to join step 1 to step 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to have our E triangle up here touching our A block just like this, and we'll go ahead and put these together. Okay, now that we've finished step number 3, we're going to go ahead and move on to step number 4, which all it is to add our C fabric to the left, join a C fabric to step number 3 here on the left side. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, now that we've gotten our C square added, we're going to go ahead and press towards C. Mine's a little lopsided there, but that's fine. So whenever you're finished, you should have 2 of these, because remember we need to make 2 of our section B, or 4B I should say. So we need to have 2 of these section 4Bs. All right guys, that brings us to the end of clue number 4. We have 2 of our section 4B and we have 2 of our section 4A. Remember to add labels to them so that way you don't mix them up or forget which one is which. And we are ready for month 5. It's hard to believe next month we'll be halfway through this one already. Can't wait. This is so exciting, and I know I say this in every video, but I'm so ready to see what this looks like when it's all put together. I hope you're enjoying this, and don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and get great updates every time I post a new video or go live by clicking the bell notification icon. I'll see y'all again very soon for the next clue. Remember guys, normal is just a setting on the dryer. Bye!